second keynote, Jenny Hopkins. And then we'll come back to the St. Luke's video because, you know, it was bound to happen. I guess it's been sitting here for long enough. You play it each time at the beginning, no problems. You get live, problems. So you just roll with it. Nurses, I think you do that on a daily basis, right? So here's me in my world dealing with one of those punches. So anyway, our second speaker, Jenny Hopkins. So Jenny's the manager of the inpatient surgical floor at St. Luke's Magic Valley, where she's been for 24 years, 21 as a registered nurse. She worked in critical care for 18 of those years, with 4 years as the manager and the last 6 in the medical surgical unit. So please join me in welcoming Jenny Hopkins.
Well, I'm very honored to be speaking here tonight. As it says, I am a registered nurse, and so nurses definitely hold a special place in my heart. And so when I was thinking about what I wanted to say tonight, really kind of took the theme and really wanted to talk about the heart of healthcare. Because I really feel like nurses are the heart of healthcare. We are the vital role that pumps life into an organization. Nurses are always there, beating away, the thump, the thump, the thump. We're caring for a mom, a dad, a friend, a son, a daughter, a human being. We flow information to the other limbs of the healthcare team and in return receive vital information back. At times, the pace can be fast, and sometimes, well, let's really face it, it's been very chaotic, and especially over the last 2 years. We have overcome many challenges in the face of the pandemic. At first, we were hailed as heroes and received many accolades from our community about the work we were doing. But as the pandemic drug on, the accolades and the heroes' welcomes diminished. We held iPads as loved ones said goodbye in patients' hands as they took their last breath. We sent one too many patients away, never to see them again. We had to tell families, no, you cannot visit, and bear the brunt of verbal assaults. We had to tolerate aggression at work and in the community. We debated the vaccine, we feared for our families, and we feared for our lives. We grieved, we gave it our all, and we still didn't feel like it was enough. All of this pushed nursing into a fast, chaotic beat and gave the heart of healthcare a heart attack. Much like a real heart attack, nurses had pain, crushing pain, pain that made it hard to breathe. And this was all as we bared witness to human tragedy. Nurses needed oxygen, they needed morphine, they needed aspirin, they needed nitroglycerin, and most of all, they needed an intervention. Even with an intervention, we had many nurses who could not come back. The damage was too severe. They left the profession altogether. But with the ones that were left, we faced an insurmountable challenge, and nurses quickly adapted like they always do. We got our oxygen and we took a deep breath. And we remembered that fundamentally, we all knew how to provide patient care. We knew how to assess patients, we knew how to make a plan, and we knew how to intervene. It didn't matter what the setting was, or even if you'd been at the bedside for a while, it was in our blood. It was just like riding a bike. We just got on there and we got going and away we went. We then got our morphine, aspirin, and nitroglycerin. And the message was just take care of the patients. Don't worry about the documentation. And I think that was a breath of fresh air. And care plans, well, forget those. What's a care plan? It was touch and go, and we all worried, would we have enough room? Would we have enough equipment? Or would we have enough staff? And finally came the intervention. And this was a little bit surprising. It was unexpected. And our intervention was our compassion and empathy we found for one another. For every person providing care, we became a collective us. We were moved by what we experienced. We understand the struggles and strength that all nurses were going through, no matter their setting. Yes, we understood nursing was hard. It was 24/7, 365, and our patients are sicker than ever before. They came to us with social, mental, and emotional baggage. But together, we discovered this shared purpose. And at many times it was unspoken. And our purpose was that together, nurses can Nursing like a heart is resilient, and we can rehabilitate it. While the pandemic will leave its mark, much like the Q wave of a heart attack, nursing is pushing forward. We remember our why and that we wanted to be part of something great. We are taking the lessons we learned of compassion and empathy and applying them to our new normal. We know it's okay to struggle, and at times you need a shoulder to lean on, but we extend our arms and hearts to each other and our patients. As I began to talk to some of my staff about what they experienced during the last couple of years, I heard what they were proud of, and it really was unexpected. What they were proud of was that they showed up every day. They showed up to take care of patients. They showed up to take care of each other, because they didn't know if they didn't show up, who would do that. And we know the rewards are not monetary. Don't get me wrong, we all like a paycheck, but that was not part of our why, and that's not why we joined the nursing profession. It was the rewards you get from the smile, from that patient you were least expecting it from, the apology from that rude visitor, or the unexpected kudos from a coworker that makes a difference. We watch a care plan be implemented, and we watch our patients succeed. We have realized that nursing is a calling, and as the beat goes on, pumping vital life into patients' experience, you remember that you, the nurse, and the nurses we're honoring tonight, are the heart of healthcare. I'm proud to be here tonight and recognize all of you amazing nurses that are part of our community. We see you, we hear you, and we celebrate you tonight. Thank you.
The why, I love it. Thank you very much, Jenny. That was very, very good. So let's give all 10 a round of applause. I want to make sure, that process is pretty quick, but we've been here, it's been a long evening with dinner and everything, so if you want to come up, we'll take some extra photographs. Certainly want to get one of the group, but just want to make sure that we have that opportunity, so if you weren't quick enough with the camera, you've got another shot before we leave tonight. So, I think even though they're not out here, actually I think there are some. Let's give the staff at Blue Lakes a round of applause. Thank you to all of them. I need to thank my team for their support. So Debbie, Austin, Don, Braden, everybody that's here and on the back end, thank you tonight. I just get to stand up here and talk. They do all the work, so I got to thank them. They're the heart of what happens back at the office. Want to make sure that you all know, hopefully you've been able to read the program that's on the table tonight. I could read some of the information on each nurse. What we've published here is they each submitted some information back to us. So hope that, either through dinner or afterwards that you're able to really take a look at that and read about each nurse and why they're in the profession, what it means to them, what their why is. I think that would really mean a lot. And of course you can share this with your friends and family. This does live online at magicvalley.com /nurses 2022. So that's a great way if you have friends and family out of the area. This will all be updated within the next couple of days. We'll have some photos and video of tonight's event, and certainly all the write-ups are there as well. So it's a great way for you to share with additional friends and family. So with that, I do want to, and there you go, since I didn't get to that slide before, I do want to give one last round of applause to our presenting sponsors, CSI and St. Luke's, so thank you again. Family Health Services, Float Magic, Threads USA, Title I, thank you all. That's it, that's a wrap. I hope you've enjoyed the evening, the meal, the food, the conversation. I think that's what was nice, is that you all got to sit down. Hopefully you were able to share some stories, share some of the scars and tears and hope and joy that you've all experienced over the last year, couple of years, or in the profession in general. So again, I'm Matt Sandberg. I thank you all for coming tonight. Definitely want to get the nurses up. Let's get a group photo.